What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Celtic Clydesdale show. I'm Jim, and I am the Celtic Clydesdale. Today's episode, I'll be taking you on a little bike ride with me, and we're going to talk about strength training, particularly the strength training that I do. This is actually going to end up being a three-part series. The first part of the series, I'll talk about the major exercises that I do for strength training, and then parts 2 and 3, I'll discuss separate what I call filler exercises, that they're actually less full body oriented and more individual muscle group oriented. So let's get into it. All right, so the first exercise we're going to discuss is the squat. Now, there's two camps you could be in for the squat. You can be in the shallow squat, which is your legs go parallel to the floor, or you can be in the deep squat camp, which is where you do it like this. I will point out the deep squats have a tendency to put a little bit more stress on your knees, and because of that, you need to make sure you're using good form, not going too heavy, and paying attention to what you're doing. All right, you don't want to rock back and forth on your feet. You don't want to lean backwards too much. You want to try to keep your shoulders and your hips aligned as you perform the motion. For this one, you're looking at developing leg strength. All right, so that's going to help you out, of course, on the bike and on the run, but it'll also help to some extent on the swim. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the next one. All right, next up, the overhead press. Now, this one's going to focus a little bit on your shoulders and your arms. Obviously, this is going to help you out quite a bit for the swim. Also, what it's going to do, it's going to help you out on the bike because it's going to make it easier to support yourself in the aero position or even in the drops around the hoods. All right, you'll be less fatigued overall by supporting your body weight, your upper body weight on your arms while you're riding. All right, and for the run, okay, it's really not all that helpful for the run, but it's a good exercise. This is another exercise that it's going to pull your core in because it's done standing up. And as I said, it's going to exercise your shoulders and it's going to give your arms quite the workout, and it's going to exercise your grip strength. All right, so definitely beneficial for triathlon. Let's talk about the next one. Next up, the venerable bench press. This is going to help you out in the swim again. It's going to be working your chest to a certain extent, a little bit, your back, definitely your arms, and your grip strength. All right, and grip strength, not really important for a triathlon, but hey, it's there. What is important is your arms are going to get a workout, your chest is going to get a workout. It's going to help you on that pool. It's going when you're in the swim, and you know, overall, it's going to be beneficial for you. It'll also help out on your endurance a little bit. So definitely something useful. And of course, it looks like this. All right. The key here is you don't want to go crazy heavy. And although you can see I don't have one in the video there, you should use a spotter, particularly when you're doing really heavy weights. All right, if you get into doing the heavy weights. So let's discuss the next one. All right, exercise number 4, the bent over row. This is going to be good for your back, and of course going to help your arms. Once again, grip strength gets a little bit of workout there too. This will also help your lower back because, as you see, the position you're in as you're doing this, you stress the lower back a little bit with supporting yourself. Your core is going to be challenged while doing this, and your legs to a certain extent because of the positioning that you're in while doing this workout. All right, now your back's going to take the brunt of the workout with your arms picking up, you know, coming in as the supporting role. So those are the bent over rows. These are going to help you out developing your core strength for being in that aero position, and they're definitely going to help you out developing that back strength and the arm strength to help you out in the swim. Let's move on to the last exercise for this video. Finally, everybody's favorite lift, the deadlift. What you're going to see here is the standard deadlift. There are also sumo deadlifts and what are called stiff leg deadlifts. I don't particularly recommend stiff leg deadlifts for, you know, they really don't have any benefit as far as triathlon is concerned, in my opinion. So I steer clear of them. Sumo deadlift, I don't really know a whole lot about it as for how well it helps you out, particularly with triathlon. I just know standard deadlift helps quite a bit with triathlon. It's a full body workout. You get your arms worked out to help you in that swim. Your chest and back are brought into the workout a little bit to help you out. Obviously your shoulders, and then of course your lower back is going to be worked out. Your legs are going to be worked out. Your core is going to be stabilizing you, so it's going to get a workout. So really, the deadlift is going to be perfect for helping you out on all three disciplines of a triathlon. All right. So the key with it though is make sure you're using good form, because if you let your form slack off, you're going to hurt your lower back and all bets are off. So that's it. Let's close this thing out. All right, so there you have it. The first in this three-part series on strength training. All right, and of course, the first 5 are the major compound exercises that I like to perform. Maybe later down the road, I'll do another video discusses the app that I particularly follow that has all of these exercises in it that will help me out quite a bit. That area helps me out quite a bit, I should say. Maybe I'll share that later with you. But until then, keep on keeping on.